皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
B.LEAGUE 公認アナリスト、佐々木クリスです。本日は新番組、DEEP B.LEAGUE Supported by 月刊バスケットボールということで、B.LEAGUEで、指揮を執るヘッドコーチをゲストに迎え、戦術や哲学などディープな部分に迫っていきたいと思います。第1回目のゲストは B.LEAGUE で、2度のチャンピオンに輝いているアルバルク東京、ルカ・パヴィチェヴィッチヘッドコーチです。
こんにちは。Hello everyone. I'm really happy to be here with you online today. Thank you, Chris, for inviting me.
ということで、この DEEP B.LEAGUE 始まっていくわけですけども、なかなか直接B.LEAGUE のヘッドコーチに、お話を、伺っていくっていう機会は、限られていますけれども、今この時期を活用して、皆さんにね、ぜひ楽しんでいただけたらなというふうに思っています。早速、インタビューの方に行きたいなと思います。では、引き続きそのシーズン、どのように戦い続けて、結果、B.LEAGUE 最高勝率で終わったわけですよね。伺っていきたいと思います。
As I said, B.LEAGUE has to the mind like mine that comes from Europe. It has a strange division. We have this East Conference, Central Conference, and West Conference, and basically it splits unequally the quality of a B.LEAGUE teams. That means Alvark is playing in the same league with Shibuya, Chiba, Tochigi, which are the top contenders for the championship as well. Whereas Kawasaki plays in the Central Division, which does not have the same quality, or let's say Ryukyu, who is playing in the Western Conference. So in the meantime, we have one huge team like Mikawa, but who is in the process of changing teams, so they don't represent anymore a powerhouse as they were a couple of years ago when Hiejima and Ryoma Hashimoto were there, and when JR was a strong force. So generally, for East Conference team, it's not about winning championship first. It's like we have to think about first getting into the playoffs, because Akita and Hokkaido, who are the last teams, are very strong teams as well. So I think what we did good in this season is fight consistently for every win, not because we had a championship on our mind at that time. No, we were focused first to make the playoff. If we make the playoff, to be in a best possible position, because the playoff seeding is also very unnatural, and it's not the same if you end up number 3, 4 in the East, or if you end up number 2 or number 1. So we fought very hard for every single game, not knowing that coronavirus is going to stop the championship. But on that moment, it actually gave us a first spot in the whole league. We were the best team in the league, and it gave us a championship of East Conference, which is the strongest conference.
ファンの皆さんからもね、たくさん、コメントをいただいています。そういった中で、いくつかですね、質問をさせていただきたいと思います。ファンが掲げているルカフラッグについてどう思っているか、これはね、会場でもすごく目立っていますので、ぜひ聞いてみたいと思います。
So, like I was hoping for a more basketball question, but Luka flag actually comes for the vicious mind of Joji Takeuchi. Joji has a great sense of humor. So after we have won the first championship, when I was coming back from Serbia to Japan, Joji has self-initiated. He has bought like 50 t-shirts, and he chose the funniest photo of me. And, you know, like on the first practice, without me knowing, everybody showed up with that t-shirt. Yeah. I couldn't even recognize the angry face. And I remember I was, what is going on? Who is this guy? And then when I realized that it was a Georgie's joke, by that time it was already our fans saw it on our club site, and then they asked if they would like to have it, and I didn't want to deny it. I mean, it was in a good way humor, showing a love and respect from Georgie, and then it turned out into a fan, and then I just kind of went along with it. At the end, I wish it wasn't there bothering people, but if they have fun, okay, I will go with it and joke with it and laugh at it as much as I can.
コーチから最後に皆さんにメッセージをぜひください。
Like I said, in these difficult times, I'm really happy that I can contribute to the basketball in Japan in this way. I'm really thankful that Chris-san has agreed to do this with me, and I feel in some way useful in these moments when basketball and sports are not the biggest priority. At this moment, the most important game that is being played worldwide is not a science fiction movie. It's a real game. It's a real life, and we have prominent players, the frontline soldiers, the medical staff, the doctors, the nurses that are putting their lives every day in danger in order to keep people from dying and from this disease from spreading. We have tremendous efforts around the world, and while our only obligation is to stay out of their way and stop the disease from spreading, we have to give them our support and give them our thoughts. So while we are talking basketball and trying to get our minds out, we need to know and be connected to this difficult moment and show our support to all the doctors and all the nurses and all the medical staff that supports this fight against this terrible disease that has come upon the world.
Hi.
Thank you all so much for following. I hope you enjoyed it. From my side, I will try to do this again if the opportunity arises. I wish the other colleagues and coaches will join, as we are all together trying to keep the presence of basketball and connection to basketball for the better moments that will come. B.LEAGUE is a really strong competition. It's growing. It's becoming one of the top leagues in the world. Certainly the best one in Asia. And I feel a sense of pride and satisfaction that I'm part of it. And I want us all to be ready when hopefully this thing passes, to enjoy this beautiful game once again, together with the passion that we shared previously.
Coach, once again, thank you so much for your time. お時間ありがとうございました。I'm sure the fans had an amazing time. ファンの皆さんもお楽しみいただけたと思います。ぜひね、この企画、ルカ・パビチェビッチヘッドコーチが非常に高い信念のもとに、こういったことを提案していただきましたし、これからも B リーグのコーチの皆さんをお迎えして配信をお届けしていきたいと思いますので、ぜひ第2回、第3回とお楽しみにしていただければと思います。それではファンの皆さん、ごきげんよう。今日はここまででした。Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach.
All the fans.